up, YouTube? It's your boy Silver Ranch here, back for another Ranch reaction. And I got a great suggestion here by Dante. And this is a group called When Snakes Sing. This came from, I forget the specific name of the song, and I wish I had checked before this video. But it was a song with Ivy Comb and Shwabadi. And I was already kind of losing my shit listening to that because I was like, what? Shwabadi did something with Ivy? No way. And it sounded phenomenal. I'm honestly surprised Schwab hasn't done anything recently with Ivy because they sound great together. But I was thinking about this. I was like, what else has Shwabadi done? Like, besides, like, you know, with all the typical nerdcore artists, the Rushes, the Connors, the Cam Steadies, the DPSs, like, all that. The Dizzy 8s, like, all them. I was like, what's he done, like, outside of that realm? And I got a great comment here from Dante, who told me, listen to When Snakes Sing this is the band When Snakes Sing. The song's called Monster, and Shwabadi is featured in this. So I'm super hyped because I've been a long-time fan of Shwabadi, and fun fact, folks, I've been a patron of Schwab's for about, oh god, 2 years? Year and a half? Something like that? I think it's 2 years actually now, going on it, but he's been genuinely one of my favorite musicians in this space, like in the nerdcore space. So like, he holds a special place in my heart. So I'm super excited for this. I'm ready to jump right into this. This is When Snakes Sing by My Brain. This is Monster by When Snakes Sing featuring Shwabadi. And before we go into it, a quick word from a partner on my channel. And now a quick word to shout out a partner on my channel, being Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is meant to give you focuses, no crashes, jitters, nothing, unlike a lot of other energy drinks. They also don't use artificial dyes, which to me I would find super important, since quite frankly I'm not a huge fan of a lot of energy drinks. I think they're super full of chemicals and just, they don't feel supernatural, but Dubby does. They contain vitamins, amino acids, and a solid amount of caffeine to help you focus when you're gaming, working, or taking care of chores or other things that we might not really want to deal with. It gives you a lot of energy to get through your day. The process is super simple. All you have to do is pour in some water, tear open a packet, or pour a spoonful from a tub, give the bottle a shake, and boom, you got yourself a simple and delicious energy drink. They are beyond tasty. I got right here a mixture of watermelon, guava, and lime. Like, that is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. I never knew I wanted that mixture of those three together, but yes. And along with having a solid price, I just love this company in Dubby. They're super trustworthy, and I love them to death. And if you need any more convincing, if you go down to my description and click the link, or use this code here, Silver_Ranch with capital S and a capital R at checkout, you get 10% off your original purchase, courtesy of Dubby. Thank you so much for being a partner of my channel, Dubby Energy. And now back to the video. With that out of the way, let's jump right into this.
Rolling.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay, I see where I'm going at.
There's something in me, it's hands on my spine, it's breath in my chest.
Oh my god, wait, what? He's just going like, are we just going down like the Linkin Park route? Like the Linkin Park Evanescence type route? Nah. Even like the music video feels reminiscent of like an MTV video, bro. Come on.
My spine, it's breath in my chest, and it's thoughts in my mind. Walls are closing on every side. I'm not here. I'm trying to still you say a man with a gun in his hand with a plan to make them lead. I'm trying, but now I say, how can it be? The monster's not yellow.
What I all actually wait. First off, that electric guitar, oh, I'm getting chills listening to that. But more importantly, his voice, this guy right here, he sounds great. But dude, I swear to God, Schwab layered with people just like, Schwab can layer with just about anyone. His voice is so good when mixed, especially when mixed with another male voice. He just kills it every time. I think that's why I love like stuff with him and Dizzy. But there was a song he did with the one that really sticks with me is Weapon. I think it's called Weapon Meister with JHB Boss, and he sounded so good in like comparison with like JHB because they went like back to back with like stuff they were saying, and he sounded phenomenal. But this layer on top of each other with the other guy's voice, this guy right here, sounds freaking insane. Because Schwab's using more of his higher range, and this guy's going for more like the tenor, the low mids range. Also wrong for kind of like, this kind of has like a Motley Crue energy to it. Am I like wrong for saying that? I feel like that's a good comparison. Can I be real here? This gives off like Motley Crue vibes. Can we talk about, also, like, just a personal note here. I know the video doesn't do a great job because it's meant to be this way, I get it, but... Can we talk about that fit? First off, the fit's cold, the facial hair is clean, earring, ooh, that earring's sick, and then the chain, dude's repping everything just the right way there. He's repping like the 2000s with absolute swagger. I think the reason I also gave the Motley Crue comparison with this sort of song is this drum set. Holy shit. It gives off that amazing classic rock, but like intense, like the intense classic rock vibe. So like a Led Zeppelin or like a Motley Crue kind of gives me that sort of energy with that drum set. Oh my god, that actually scared me for a second. I'm like, what the hell was that? And I heard it in my left ear, and then it got panned to the right ear. Dude, I love when people mess around with panning and do it right. Because when you do it right, it catches people so off guard. Yeah. There we go. I was like, wait, where are we going here? I'm like, I'm curious why it's so quiet. Like, I know that the duo the back and forth and like almost like whispering into your ear. And I was like, where are we going with this? We're going here. My god. Damn. Wow. Oh. Oh. Wow. That first off, the held scream is insane. Second off, that guitar, that run that the guitar player went on, fucking crazy. What? Okay, that's a wild ass way to end the video. Wait. I feel like this is funny given, well, not to say it's funny, but in honor of a legend and just rock music as a whole, and Ozzy Osbourne passing. I'm glad I saw something like that, because I miss when musicians used to do like batshit crazy things. Now people just go to jail for doing stupid shit. I miss when like the crazy things where people would drink bat's blood or like light their guitar on fire. I feel like we lost that element in like music, and see, this motherfucker just dashed the guitar right into the middle of the fucking kick drum, and then they knocked the drum set over. That's just beautiful. Fuck yeah. That was sick. I love that it all rings out as well. You could hear the fade out of the amp with the microphone picking up the amp there. Yeah, that was Monster by When Snakes Sing. By When Snakes... Dude, that fucks with me so bad. When Snakes Sing featuring Shwab. Yeah, that was awesome. I am so glad I listened to that, because that rock vibe that Shwab mixed, or that When Snakes Sing had, mixed with Schwab's just awesome voice, made for an absolute banger. Oh my god, I had a blast listening to that. So, I mean, come on now. If you haven't listened to this yet, I mean, what are you doing? You gotta listen to this, because this is... Man, does it sound freaking incredible. Everything about it just felt indicative and just like a big love letter to rock and roll and heavy metal. So, I mean, I can sit here and praise this song and everything it did, from the layering to the production, just to the ending, that just felt indicative of, again, just rock and roll. Like rock and roll culture. There's just little things that just made that song really cool. And I think, honestly, the best advice I can say is just go listen to this, because it's freaking incredible. And if you enjoyed the ranch reaction, please leave support by dropping a like, comment for more, subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation, while turning on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on ranch reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast nerds on the mic, vlogs, EP album breakdowns, or anything else that I drop on this channel, because all the love and support that y'all leave mean the world to me, and I am like on the closing steps of the biggest milestone of my life, 1,000. I need 28 more of y'all awesome people who have been watching my videos at the Ranch Nation. That's about only 80% of y'all are subscribed here, so if y'all able to change that and help me get to my biggest milestone, it mean the world to me. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna get out of here from the Ranch Nation. I love, appreciate, and cherish all y'all that come on my videos and leave a comment or just watch even 5 seconds. It means the world to me. So with that out of the way, take care. I love you all, and I am out of here. Peace.